I started debating at CDS in grade 7, and as I went through it was just like a really big and essential learning experience for me because I think learning public speaking is a really important skill that everyone should do. And so doing debating really helped me to develop that, and going through and seeing the club expand from only 10 people to I think this year it was around 40 kids in total, and the majority of them were in the middle school, was pretty amazing. And I think that just starting out debating against my friends in classrooms to traveling across Canada and for tournaments, I think the progression on that journey was really exciting for me. Two tournaments that I would consider highlights. One of them was the Provincial Debating Championship, where I was partnered with Abraham Litwin Logan, and I think we ended up placing 10th or 11th in the province as a team. And then more recently this year, I was partnered with Georgie Cholis, and we ended up winning the Fulford tournament this year. So it was my first time winning a tournament after that many years debating, so it was pretty exciting to finally get a win. So I joined Model UN in CDS in grade 10, and I had no prior experience with it beforehand. I didn't even know what it was when I joined, just I knew some of my friends were joining and I wanted to give it a try. And right from the outset, it was extremely challenging and enjoyable, and it was a really natural progression from doing debating, which is a more basic and like streamlined public speaking, and then going to Model UN, which is more complicated problem solving. And I think the Model UN program at CDS, how it's developed over the past few years, has been amazing. Kind of similar to debating, it was a really small club, and I think now it's one of the biggest in the school with almost 50 kids. And just going through that, seeing the club getting bigger and bigger, and seeing everyone's knowledge expand on how Model UN works, and learning myself about all these different important issues and collaboration and leadership skills through Model UN, was pretty amazing. And even the school ended up hosting, for 2 years in a row now, we've hosted an internal Model UN conference where we invite other schools and we host them, which is something that CDS had never done before, so it's pretty exciting. During this time in like self-quarantine and doing remote online learning, it made me realize how much I think we take for granted our experiences at the school. Just being able to talk to our friends or use the school's facilities or go and talk to our teachers whenever we wanted, I think is something that is pretty amazing that CDS offers, and something that not a lot of people realize is as amazing as it is until we actually were forced to stay at home and do all of our learning from home. So I think it really made me appreciate the environment and the access we have to things at CDS, as well as trying to help me, getting me to learn to stay a little bit more organized as well, I think was a big thing as part of that.